Hey,
Hi guys.
family, what's going on? This is your authentic love marriage moment with who? Chaz and Alicia. And tonight, I am so jacked. I mean, excited. I mean, I can't tell you how pumped up I am about tonight's show. How about you?
I'm excited. I'm nervous.
Because tonight,
When he introduced these guests,
we've been talking about it. We've been talking about it for weeks now. And tonight it's going to happen. So we're going to be finishing up. This is the last episode for our Blended Family series.
Right.
Okay. And we could not end the Blended Family series until we introduce you to these two amazing men. Okay? Two amazing men. The reason why I know they're amazing because they ours.
them ours, them mine.
They ours. Right? They came from us. So that's why they're amazing. So tonight I want to introduce first the oldest son of our family. This is this guy right here.
Hey, how y'all doing?
Amante Hampton. We talking number 65. If you don't know, now you know. As we talked about last week, the defensive end position, that's this guy right here. All right. Secondly, which is the baby, which is the youngest guy, which is we call him that muscle dude. All right. This guy knows how to put you in a knot, then stretch you back out. Okay.
A figure 4 or figure 8, baby. I'm only kidding.
We talking about none other than Christopher Cohen.
Cohen.
Fellas,
How's everybody doing?
these are my two buddies that I call them, man. I call them buddy. Nobody else gives them their name but me, right? What's up, fellas?
Hey, what's up?
Hi, Monty. Hi, Chris.
How you doing, Miss Alicia?
How y'all doing? We are
How
so
we
glad
doing?
to see you guys all on the same platform as we talk about blended families. So you see how we all look. I almost feel like I need to sing the Brady Bunch song, and that's how we became a blended family. All right.
So as we've been talking about this week, we've been talking extensively for the last month about blended families, right? We've taken you into blended families on how to merge the two together as far as the new spouse that's in the family, the children, and the biological parent. All right, that's also a part of the overall relationship. A lot of times we can't forget about the biological parent.
Right.
You know, depending on whatever it may be, we still have to include them. Okay,
Right. And that's how you blend a family successfully.
right.
That's how the family is blended successfully. Everyone is included. Even, in this case with our family, our families, even the grandparents are included. Isn't that right, guys?
Yeah.
Exactly. So, what we want to do tonight's topic of tonight's show is blended family from the children's eyes.
Perspective.
Okay, blended families from the children's eyes, right? Okay, so I want to go ahead and let you guys introduce yourselves and tell us a little bit about you before we go into the questions. So I want to go ahead and start with you, Monty. Go ahead and tell our viewers, man, about yourself.
Monty Hampton, born and raised in Atlanta, Georgia. Recently graduated from school. Oh, right there in the back, Georgia State. day trader. So I just love day trading and freedom. That's about it. So that's just a little bit about me.
All right, Chris.
All right, so we're gonna go ahead and start with you, Christopher. Tell us a little bit about yourself, man.
All right. Hey, everybody. My name is Christopher Cohens, or Chris. Like Amati, my older brother, I graduated this past May from Queens University, Charlotte. I wrestled there for 3 years, and I was born and raised. Well, I was born in Spartanburg, South Carolina, and raised in Hickory, North Carolina. So I've been a little bit everywhere. And having a family in Georgia now just completes the whole Southern Belt right there.
Yeah.
All right. So what we want to do tonight is just first of all, just give your overall experience of being in a blended family relationship, and also tell our viewers, how did you guys become bonus brothers? All right, so whoever wants to start first.
I'll start because I think I have the most interesting story about how I found out that I was gonna have a stepbrother. So, Mom told me like, "Hey, your dad's just getting married and his new wife has a kid, so you're gonna have a brother." And I was like, "Oh, we're gonna have a brother? Is it how big Lydia is gonna be? Is it gonna be like 6 months, 7 years old? I don't know, but it'd be cool." I'm telling everybody I want to have like a baby brother, and then like I meet him and I'm like, "Whoa, this kid's 14." And I was like, "Wow, that's crazy." And like over the years, it's been wild because as like I've grown myself, I've like seen how every time we see each other, we grow differently. At first it was, I'm 12, he's 14. Then I'm 16, he's 18. I'm seeing him play football in high school. I'm doing wrestling, and they're coming down to watch me. And then as soon as I get into college, he's doing his thing, playing in college and doing his business stuff. So, it's awesome to see. And you just feel like, you have an extra set. You already have, a pair of eyes to watch your back every time. But now that you have a blended family, you have that whole other ride or die with you. And I like that feeling that we've been able to do all these past years.
So sweet.
All right.
So
All right.
To add on to that, I remember my mom, she came to me, she was like, "Hey, you gonna have a little brother?" I was like, "All right, cool. Like, it's gonna be cool to have a little brother." I said, to talk, somebody to talk to, somebody to laugh with, and stuff like that. So I never forget, we left from Georgia and went to Christopher's birthday party. I can't remember what birthday party it was or how old he was turning.
Yeah.
It was at a skating rink, and I'll never forget, we was playing ski hockey, and we started like just talking and chit chatting and stuff like that. So then we went on our first family trip as a blended family as well, and I'll never forget this day too. We was playing basketball against my cousins, and then I was like, "Oh yeah, that's my stepbrother Chris." Then I thought about it. I was just like, "Well, shoot, my mom and Chaz, they've been married for about, I think like going on, I think it was like 6 years now, or like 6 to 5, I can't remember." But I was like, "Nah," I said, "That's my brother." I said, "That's my brother Chris." So from there, we just started like, just calling each other brothers and calling each other on a normal basis, no matter what it is. I was like, "Bro, you always got my number. You always text me, call me." And then, we've been rocking ever since then. Like,
Oh yeah,
he's down, I take him everywhere I go. So, it's my boy.
Great. So, a lot of times when you have blended families, right? The children sometimes are not able to get along, especially going into the adulthood years. Both of you, I hang my hat on you guys already being successful now, because both of you have done something amazing already going into your early adulthood. You both finished college.
Yeah.
Right? That's a task within itself,
Yes.
because here in this day and time, everybody wants to be internet sensations. A lot of people people, especially your age, don't want to work.
They have children already.
They already have children around your ages. So I'd like to know from the both of you, what drove you to completely finish college and start off into the working world? What was the driving force for the both of you?
I like to say just like the driving force is just seeing it being done from family members as well. You know, going to college. For example, you guys just seeing like how y'all came together. Y'all recently got y'all masters, and so I was just like, okay, so that right there was just like, oh, okay, like a stepping stone. Like, all right, they do it. Like, especially at the age group they in, I was like, it's no way that I can't do it. So I was like, let me just go ahead and just buckle down, lock in, and just say, all right, next step, graduate. All right, let's get it. So literally just block out distractions, just see what's the success rate around me going, whether that's family, friends, or just into like literally like what's inside of you. So like I see like what y'all possess and what y'all instilled in us, so just keep going. It's gonna be hard, but as long as you focusing on your goal, just keep on going.
All right.
Totally agree.
Yeah. I mean, the one thing that I've had my driving force is that I definitely know, with my mom, my grandmom, granddad, you, Miss Alicia, freaking TT, every adult that I've been in contact with, everyone's always either hustling, they're moving, they're working. And so every time I've hit like a stop or a goal, I'll be like thinking of like you, Dad, you're doing like, your podcasting. I'm just like, Dad's doing his podcast. It might be days he's doing his job. He doesn't really want to edit for 3-4 hours out of the night. He doesn't want to compile footage, but he does it. If I'm, just gonna stay here like on a Wednesday night and I do my homework and just watch Netflix, then while I'm at school, it's a whole different situation once you get into it.
All right. So, well, I have one final question, but did you have anything, babe, that you wanted to add?
Yeah,
because these are your boys.
These are my babies. Yeah, so I wanted to ask you guys a question. How would you, like we coach a lot of blended families, right? So the children feel like they're at odds with one another because they feel like the families have played them against each other or tried to put them up against each other. How do you guys feel about that, or how do you feel how we have blended you, how we loved you, coached you, or what do you feel about that? If you was to talk to other children that were part of a blended family, let me just rephrase the question, and they'll be like, well, I don't like my stepdad, I don't like my stepmom, I feel like they play us against each other. How would you handle that question, or how would you help that person that's in that kind of situation? It's loaded and it's blended.
Yeah, so I mean, it's like two questions in one. So first and foremost, just like what happened with me and Chris.
Just give your
my family. Mom, you already know how we are. Like, we're very close knit. Like, our family is the biggest structure. Like, we don't go anywhere without one another. If we do, we invite you here, we invite you there. So it was just like, I can understand like how Christopher would have felt meeting all 7 of my cousins. So, and then, we all got that dynamic because we all came from one another. So I can, I can understand how he felt. So just to make the playing field even was just like, nah, like, these are not your step cousins, because when you put step in front of something, it's just like you're stepping onto it. Unless it's like you don't miss a beat, because you gotta like control and be like, okay, well, I gotta make this step. But I was like, nah, this is not your step cousins. This is not your step family. This is your family, because no matter what blood or DNA trait that they give you, it's just like, as long as you're loyal to the family, they loyal to you, they love you, they respect you, you respect them. And at the end of the day, it's an even playing field. Now, if I had to talk to somebody about it, I'll just honestly just tell them, I was like, look, I said, you may have your differences. I said, certain people may not be raised on how your mom or your dad raised you from like the step parent side. So it's all comes with communication and talk. It's just like, look, I'm used to this. I know that you did that, you was raised like that, but at the same time, as long as you have an understanding and that parent that you having that problem with understands, like, look, what you instilled in me, I understand. Just observing. I'm an observer. So if I observe you not pants sagging, not cursing all the time, then yeah, like just know that like when I step out of them doors, I'm representing. So I mean, pretty much like that's just all I gotta say for that.
Well, that was good. All right, Chris.
I just probably say this, that for the kids, in that kind of situation, you're kind of like putting it as two kids together, and they have to realize in that like certain position that as like bonus parents or biological parents, you can't force each other's kids to like each other. They have to do it like organically. Like literally, he and I, we might have not talked much until like we were by ourselves for 45 minutes at a Dave and Buster's playing skee ball, or literally like at my birthday party, like by ourselves. Like kids are kids; they're gonna have to meet each other like that. They got to be themselves, and I think that's just great with both of ours. Is that we're like very like very like we give tough love and we receive like generous love, but we also know the free form of like spirit to the spiritual side, and like each other's like kind of personalities. If you can't like have the personality of each child or each person in the relationship being like brought forth, then you're not really gaining a family member, you're just gaining somebody to talk to. So me and Amonte, we've gained each other's personality. Like I know him, he's very much so the kind of type to get things done when he wants to, very fast tracked, and whenever he's motivated to do something, he's going to do it. And he knows that I'm a free form structure kind of guy who makes sure that whenever I have things done in a row, I have them done in a row. And since we've learned that, we're better bonded that way.
Very nice. I remember a story that when we did go on a family vacation and Chris went with us, and so Amonte, I was just like, oh my God, I don't know if I want, to let Chris out of my sight. Man, Amonte came in there with all his cousins, Christopher and all. They came and They came and rescued him. So we're like, well, all right, we'll be back. And they just like snatched him out of the hotel room. And I'm like, calling. They was like, don't answer the phone. We don't want you to go back. You staying with us. I was like, what just happened? I was like, did they just come and just rescue him? And they did. And ever since then, that was it. Like if all of the cousins and all of them are together, all of them are together. It was just crazy. I was like, okay. So we had to understand the dynamics of the brothers, of the two, right? Like Chris said, he's very free from Monty's structure, and then when they come together, I couldn't say, well, Christopher just, when Chris came and he came to visit us, he knew he was gonna be spoiled because I missed him, and what I'm saying. And then the other thing to that too, I wasn't gonna be like, well, Monty do this. I would never do that because they are two individuals, right? Just like how Chaz and I are two individuals becoming one as husband and wife. I would never do that to my boys, and I always praise them for what they do, even from the smallest to the great, because like we said, we think that our boys are the best.
So family out there, if you're listening to the show tonight, these are our two boys. Well, no, excuse me. Let me rephrase that. These are our young men. Okay. Of course, parents, we always still kind of look at them, at that small stage. But these guys have grown up to be well respected men. And I'm going to tell you, from a father's feeling, I'm getting kind of choked, man, because I'm proud of both of you. Both of you are well on your way to a successful life as young men going into your mid-20s. From the bottom of my heart, I want to say thank you for coming on the show tonight, to kind of validate the work that we're doing with marriages and with blended families. Okay. Any last words that any one of you want to give at the moment? Last words to our listeners.
Shoot.
Keep it up.
Keep trying. Keep pushing.
Yep. Keep
You're
pushing.
gonna find out until you get there.
Yep. Your family will get there.
All right. Well, hey,
Thank you guys.
These guys have a very busy schedule. They always on the grind, and we're gonna let them go, and we're gonna have some last words with you. So, Chris, Monty, thank you so much for joining the show. Hey, we'll talk to y'all soon, and maybe later on down the road, they may be back.
Right. You guys be careful.
They may be
Love
back.
y'all.
So we'll talk to y'all later. Y'all be blessed. All right.
All right.
Love y'all.
All right.
Love you. Bye.
So, family.
Yay, my baby.
There we are. These are our two young men, and they gave you their perspectives on blended families. Now, we want you guys, okay, whatever you do, continue to talk with your children.
Yes.
Continue to talk with them, continue to communicate with them, because they are a representation of you.
Right.
They are a representation of you. They're going to carry out everything that you put into them. Okay, it's just like a seed. Once you put a seed into the ground, what does it do? It grows.
Yes.
And the ones who have children that are in their early 20s, in their mid 20s, or going into adulthood, process is still the same.
It is.
It's
Even
still
if
the
they're
same.
younger, like something that we said, don't play your children against one another. Don't be like, well, John do this and Bebe do this. Because they're individuals. Let them grow into their own, not following behind someone's footsteps.
Exactly. So this is the conclusion of the Blended Family series, right? We're going to take 2 weeks off. We're going to get ready for season 2.
Yes.
Season 2, we're going to dive even deeper into our relationship. Okay.
In season 2, we will be talking about dating, the dating process. So we're going to go deeper into our dating process and the things that we did.
We're going to go deeper
before the I do's.
Right. With even going deeper, okay, we're also going to share with you, okay, what we did when we were single.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Single-mindedness.
Because here's the thing. You have to be whole with yourself, whole and confident with yourself, secure with yourself before you go into marriage, before you even go into a marriage as a blended family.
And before you even go into a relationship.
Before you go into a relationship, period. Okay. We're going to talk about the in-laws. Okay. I don't like to say in-laws. Okay. I like to say in-loves.
The in-laws.
The in-loves. Because if you love your spouse, you love your family. Okay. So season 2 is going to come with a lot more topics, deeper dives. We want you to stay tuned to us. And if you found us on YouTube, hit that share button
and subscribe.
And subscribe. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at Your Authentic Love Marriage Coaching on YouTube. Subscribe to our Facebook pages. Hit a like, hit a share at Marriage Coaching 101 Daily Tools Facebook page. You'll find our individual Facebook pages. Hey, we're going to take this thing to the next level in season 2. All right. So this is Your Authentic Love Marriage Moment with Chaz and Alicia. Hey guys, we'll talk to you later. Last words.
Bye guys.
All right. You guys take care. We'll talk to you season 2.
Season 2, full effect.
We'll see you in 2 weeks. Bye-bye.